Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new video. Specifically, I will give you 5 best low wall stocks. This is part 3 of the series, and in this part I will give you the 5 best low wall stocks which have excellent growth characteristics and strong momentum and are in strong sectors. So I think it definitely pays to watch this video until the end. So before I start right off with the first low wall stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And one more quick note, please subscribe now to my channel so that you do not miss any market leading stock opportunities from me going forward. And also I will make part 4 of the best low wall stocks so that you do not miss this best low wall stocks part 4, which has also excellent low wall stocks in it. Okay, everybody, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first best low wall stock. And as you can see it in the chart, it is TMO, Thermo Fisher Scientific. Here you can see the longer term chart of Thermo Fisher, and as you can see, Thermo Fisher has been in a long term very nice trend. And yeah, you can see as well this year we had a small breakdown in Thermo Fisher with the Corona breakdown. Thermo Fisher broke down as well, but we could reverse quickly and trade to the upside in Thermo Fisher and continue its strong uptrend. The short-term chart here, you see a nice uptrend. And you can see as well we have been consolidating since November 6. We have been correcting in Thermo Fisher, and now it looks like we are building a base here. And I think sooner or later we could break out from that base and continue the long-term uptrend in Thermo Fisher. Thermo Fisher's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is strong with 81%. The sales growth is also good with 23%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 79. And Thermo Fisher is in a hot sector in the medical diagnostics and devices space, which has been a hot sector recently. And Thermo Fisher's equity volatility is 37%, which is quite low if you compare it to the equity median volatility of 73% over the last year. So this is definitely a low value. So I think Thermo Fisher is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, so that was it for Thermo Fisher. Let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is IDEX. IDEX Laboratories. Here you can see the longer term chart of IDEX Laboratories, and as you can see we have been in a nice long term uptrend in IDEX, and yeah, this year we broke down in IDEX as well with a Corona breakdown, and we made a low in March. We reversed from that low, traded to the upside strongly, and could break out and form a nice new uptrend in IDEX. The short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend here. See here consolidation or a small short-term base, and we could break out of that base, trade to the upside, and now it looks like we are building a short-term base here as well, and soon we could break out of that short-term base. IDEX growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is 28%, the sales growth is 11%, and the relative strength rating is 85. And IDEX equity volatility is 41%, which is low if you compare it to the median equity volatility of 73% over the last year. So IDEX is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for IDEX. Let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is PKI, Perkinelmer. Here you can see the longer term chart of PERK, and as you can see, PERK has been in a long-term uptrend for quite some years now, strongly. And yeah, this year together with the Corona breakdown, we broke down in PERK as well, but we made the low in March, and we reversed from that low, traded to the upside, and broke out of that sideways consolidation phase here. We broke out in July this year and continued with a strong uptrend in PKI, in PERK. Yeah, the short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend in PERK, and you can see recently we bounced here of the 50-day moving average and traded strongly to the upside in PERK. PERK's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is very strong with 149%. The sales growth is also good with 24%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 80. And yeah, the equity volatility of PERK is 37%, and which is low if you compare it to the median equity volatility over the last year, which has been 73%. So PERK is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for PERK. Let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is GMAB, GMAB. Here you can see the longer term chart of GMAB, and as you can see, GMAB was an IPO in 2013, June 2013. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base here, could break out and form a nice, very strong long-term uptrend until, let's say, around September 2017. Then it had a longer-term consolidation phase until August 2019 and could break out from that consolidation phase, form a nice new uptrend. And yeah, this year, together with the Corona breakdown, we had a breakdown in this stock as well. We made a low in March in GMAB, and we could reverse from the low and trade to the upside and form and continue the uptrend in GMAB. The short-term chart here, you see a nice uptrend in GMAB, and recently we have been moving sideways in GMAB and consolidating. And here we are building a high handle, so a breakout from this area here to the upside would be a very favorable sign in GMAB, and I think we could be off to the races in GMAB. Yeah, GMAB's growth characteristics are excellent. The EPS growth is super strong with 1,801%. The sales growth is also very strong with 332%. The relative strength rating is good with 85. And yeah, GMAB's equity volatility is 43%, which is low if you compare it to the median equity volatility over the last year, which was 73%. So I think GMAB is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for GMAB. Now we come to the last best low wall stock for today, and it is WST, West Pharmaceutical Services. Here you can see the longer term chart of West Pharmaceutical Services, and as you can see, we have been in a long-term uptrend in West Pharmaceutical Services. The short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend here. You can see as well, recently we have been consolidating in West Pharmaceutical Services, and we are building a base, and currently we are at the lower end of the base. West Pharmaceutical Services growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is good with 42%. The sales growth is good as well with 16%. And the relative strength rating is okay with 85. and West Pharmaceutical has been in a hot sector in the medical devices sector, which has been a strong sector for quite some years now. And the stock volatility of West Pharmaceutical Services is 39%, which is low if you compare it with the median equity volatility over the last year, which has been 73%. So I think West Pharmaceutical Services is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so these were the best low wall stocks for today. I hope there are some interesting stocks in this video for you, which you can use for your research. And if you like that video, please give it a thumbs up. This would help me very much. And also, please subscribe now to my channel so that going forward you do not miss any market leading stocks from me, and also so that you do not miss part 4 of the best low wall stocks, which I will release soon. So please subscribe now. Okay, I thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.